welcome to this Come to Jesus Daily devotional. I trust you're well. Today we continue in this wonderful book of Ephesians, and today's devotion is entitled Train Children in the Lord. From Ephesians 6:4, we consider this vital place of discipline and correction in the formation of a young person. Let's read from Ephesians 6. Children, obey your parents in the Lord, for this is right. Honour your father and mother, which is the first commandment with a promise, so that it may go well with you, and that you may enjoy long life on the earth. Fathers, do not exasperate your children. Instead, bring them up in the training and instruction of the Lord. That's Ephesians 6, verses 1 to 4. And this week we've been focusing on these verses and reflecting on God's design for family life. And today we continue just focusing on verse 4. Let's remind ourselves of what verse 4 says. Fathers, do not exasperate your children. Instead, bring them up in the training and instruction of the Lord. In our last devotional, we reflected on how we are to not to exasperate our children, not to provoke them needlessly to anger wherever possible. Today we see that a key safeguard against this is not just to avoid this, but to actually bring them up in the training and instruction of the Lord. We'll focus on what it means to train our children today. And tomorrow we'll think about instruction. So firstly, bring them up, we're told. Bring them up. We're told to bring them up. And this translates the Greek verb ektrepho, to nourish, rear, or bring to maturity. Like a gardener tending plants, we must be wise in how we sow seeds, attentive and care how much sunlight is required, how much water is required, what feed is required, what support is required. In the same way, a child is to be nourished and raised carefully with intentionality according to God's wisdom and in love. Secondly, bring them up through training. The first element for raising a child is the requirement to train. Train translates this Greek word, paideia, to discipline, instruction, train. It carries the idea of correction, rebuke, guidance, shaping character over time. We read in Proverbs 15:5, a fool spurns a parent's discipline, but whoever heeds correction shows prudence. Hebrews 12 also teaches that discipline, though often in this world viewed negatively, is an expression of love. Hebrews 12:5-8 says, my son, do not make light of the Lord's discipline. Do not lose heart when he rebukes you. Because the Lord disciplines the one he loves, and he chastens everyone he accepts as his son or as his child. Endure hardship as discipline. God is treating you as his children. For what children are not disciplined by their father? And if you are not disciplined, and everyone undergoes discipline, ideally, then you are not legitimate, not true sons and daughters at all. That's Hebrews 12:5-8. Tim Chester writes, disciplining children is hard work. It's often easier just to ignore what your toddler has done, or leave your angry teenager holed up in their room. As human parents, we often decide to let it go this time round. We don't want a head-to-head confrontation in the supermarket aisle to spoil our comfort or ruin our reputation, but we know that's a selfish attitude, he writes. And he continues, we know we would be sacrificing the long-term nurture of our children for the sake of short-term convenience. I realise sometimes you have to choose your battles. But the point still stands in the long run. Discipline is an act of love. That's Tim Chester from his book Enjoying God. So discipline is an act of love. So in response, have we absorbed the false message that discipline is inherently harmful? Words like rebuke, correction, and even appropriate sanctions are always damaging. Hebrews gives us the promise, Hebrews 12:1, no discipline seems pleasant at the time, but painful. Later on, however, it produces a harvest of righteousness and peace for those who have been trained by it. And that's for all of us, but it's also for our children. And we want them to be fruitful. We want them to grow, don't we? True love seeks the good of another. The loving parent, within the security of unconditional love, will commit to raising their children through wise, consistent, and gracious training. And if we don't have children, today's text reminds us that God, our Father, disciplines us for our good through hardships, trials, convictions, conflicts. He is working to develop all of our character. God bless you.